Welcome to Body and Mind. Hope you guys doing good. Hope you guys doing great. In today's topic, we're going to talk about meditation and sitting silent is not fetching you anything. Now, last week I met a person through a spiritual meetup. She was around 45 and she's been meditating for more than 10 years. And all she had to say was, sitting idle and meditating for 10 years is not fetching her anything. Rather, she does some goal-oriented work which can help other people. She can be useful for the society or other people. That's what she meant to say, rather than sitting idle. Now, I want to talk about sitting idle and meditating. What's the whole point of it? That's what I want to discuss in this video. It's a non-goal oriented mind. So there is no goal involved once you try to meditate, once you try to be silent, once you try to let go your thoughts, once you go into the state of no mind. Once you travel into this opposite direction from the goal-oriented mind, the point there is no goal. There is no goal involved in it. There is nothing to achieve in it. The only thing that you do is acknowledge everything that you have, that you're surrounded with, embrace it. And you just feel the presence and you just feel it. And it's just a glow. And you need that non-goal oriented mind or that state to experience total opposite experience of the energy because you're silent, you're conscious. You're no more a mechanical person there. Because a goal-oriented person is more mechanical than a non-goal-oriented person who has left everything. So this is this extreme where there is no goal, and this is this extreme where there's goal. So one of the things you should understand is don't mix both together. Both are in the extremes. The non-goal-oriented mind is on the, one extreme level. The goal-oriented mind is another extreme level. So the people who try to go into this path will get confused with goal-oriented mind. Why am I not doing anything? Why am I not seeing anything? Why am I not getting that enlightenment? Or why am I not getting the Why am I not getting anything from this? Just the silence? Sitting ideally? What's the whole point of this sitting idle and meditating? Now, you need to understand that your mind is playing the trick. Now, the thing is, if you want the mind to dominate, goal-oriented mind. If you want your mind not to be dominated, you want to silence your mind. See, the thing is, both are different experiences. Don't mix both together. If you want to go to goal-oriented mind, there's no problem. Be a goal-oriented person. Help other people, become famous or help a lot of people, motivate a lot of people. There's a goal-oriented mind. The non-goal-oriented mind has nothing to do with goal-oriented mind. It's just a state where you just sit silently, acknowledge everything that you have surrounded with the nature, and it kind of drops your mind, the goal-oriented mind, and it can take you to a different state. Now, if you want to experience that state, You need to drop your mind or the goal-oriented mind, you know. You won't fetch anything from non-goal oriented mind. You just are in the moment. You just go from the moment to moment. There's no goal because the goal is always in the future. You know, that's why the goal-oriented mind will not understand the non-goal oriented mind. The goal-oriented mind will always ask, what's the point? What's the point? You know, so you need to understand this both are extremes. Don't mix match it. If you have a goal, go for the goal. And sometimes it's necessary to balance. So that's why you go to this other extreme and kind of balance it out. Because your mind has been running crazy with all these goals. Sometimes you need to just drop it. So what you do, you go and sit silent and experience that silence, embrace it, be in that moment, enjoy it. Do you understand the difference between non-goal oriented mind and the goal-oriented mind? The goal-oriented mind wants always something. It keeps on running, always in the future. Want to grab something, achieve something. And once you achieve it, you want to achieve other things. It's like a loop. Keep on achieving. Here, the non-goal-oriented mind is nothing to achieve. You're already satisfied with whatever you have, whatever you're surrounded with. Now, you need to use this goal-oriented mind and non-goal-oriented mind in a wise manner. You need to know when to use this. You need to know when to use this. Don't get confused. Each has its own importance. If you go too extreme and just be non-goal oriented, I don't know how it's going to play. Me, I use it wisely. I have goal-oriented mind, which I use sometimes. I use non-goal-oriented mind, which I use sometimes. So in everyday life, I use both. You know. So don't search for a point when you actually go for a non-goal-oriented mind. When you meditate and sit in silence, there's nothing there. There's nothing there to fetch from that. The only thing is you're dropping your mind. Because the mind is like a prison that you are in. You're just coming out of that prison. So when you come out of that prison, there's a different experience. Now, if you want to experience that coming out of that prison, then you need to sit silently, meditate, be in the present moment, just acknowledge what's happening around you. Be conscious. Now, hopefully this video helped you why you need to sit silent and meditate. What's the point of it? Hopefully this video helped you.